Okay, you're welcome to this show. Why she rejects South South, understanding the anger, the history, and the unity question. My people, I want us to slow down and think. A video has been trending of a woman from Urhobo land. She was very angry, very emotional. She spoke against the name South South, and many people reacted immediately. Some people insulted her. Some people misunderstood her. Some people said she hates Niger Delta identity. But that is not the truth. Today, I want us to understand what she really meant, not just how she sounded, because sometimes anger carries truth, even when the delivery is rough. This is not about insulting anyone. This is about power, unity, and political sense. Listen to her, and we'll be right back to finish the analysis.
My people, I greet you all. Yes, my name is Ejiro. I have a question to ask the people from the South. You know that in the world map, you have what is called North, South, West, and East. Okay? All over the world, I have searched. I have not seen any country where they have South, South. The only country where they have South, South is Nigeria. Now ask yourself, why are you called South, South and you are happy about it? You don't ask questions why they call you South, South. And in the North, they don't have anything like North, North. You have to ask a question. The reason why they call you South, South is because they want to divide you. They want to decide for you. They want to make you feel irrelevant. They want to suppress your voice. That is why they divided you and gave you a name that is called South South. We are in the South. We are in the old Eastern region. We have the South East and the Southwest. It is either you are in the Southwest or you are in the Southeast. There is nothing like South South. Just like they have in the North. They have Northwest, Northeast. Okay? There is nothing like North North. Ask them, why are they not calling you South South when they don't have North North? Start using your tongue to count your teeth. These people are just using you. They are just, doing the kind of what we call divide and rule. You must be as smart as a serpent. You must be very intelligent. The reason why you as an Urhobo man can never become a president of Nigeria is because you are South South. They tell you are South South and you accept it. You see intellectuals, people who are well-learned, doctors, lawyers, name it. When they are being interviewed, granting interview on Channels TV, Arise TV, whatever, you will hear them saying in the South South. Ask them, where does that word generated from? Is there anything like South South in geographical term? If it is, if there is, I'm sorry. But if there is not, you that is using it, you are a fool. Fulani is using you. You must reject that name South South. You are not South South. You are either from the Southeast or the Southwest. It is not left for you to decide. As far as I am concerned, as an Urhobo, I am from the Southeast. We are all from the old Eastern region. Don't allow anybody to call you South South. You understand my point? All we are fighting for is freedom. Enough of the marginalization. As an Urhobo woman, my mom is 19 years old. She has never ever benefited a dime from the allocations that is coming from the soil. The natural resources, the raw materials that is coming from the Urhobo land that is being used to develop Lagos, develop Abuja. We have never benefited a dime. My mom has never benefited a dime. Yet, you say we are one Nigeria. I ask you, what is one in Nigeria when some people are telling you to leave Lagos to go back to your state? What is one in Nigeria when some people are telling you to leave Kano, to leave Abuja and go back to your state? What is one in Nigeria? It's high time we stop deceiving ourselves. There is nothing like one Nigeria. If there is one Nigeria, nobody will be talking about one Nigeria. I don't hear about one France. I don't hear about one Britain. I don't hear about one Spanish. I don't hear about one Cote d'Ivoire. All we hear about is one Nigeria every time, because there is nothing one about Nigeria. Use your tongue to start to count your teeth, okay? Thank you very much. Share this video.
Let us start from her main question. Why are we called South? She said, and we are happy about it without asking questions. That is her issue. She's not saying Urhobo people are not Urhobo. She's not saying Ejiro people are not Ejiro. She's not saying Niger Delta people should lose their culture. That is not what she's saying. No. She's asking political questions, not a cultural one. Who created the name South? Why was it created? And who benefits from it? That is her question. Because names are not innocent in politics. You should know that. In Nigeria, power does not move by emotions. It moves by numbers, by blocks and alliances. And that is why the North acts like one house when power is involved. Even when they fight inside, they unite outside. But in the South, we keep dividing ourselves. Southwest, Southeast, South. And the South is already smaller in population, even landmass, compared to the North. There's already an Ejiro from inception. Whoever said this is North or this is Southern Nigeria, they did a lot of Ejiro. Yes, it is a very wrong map. So the South is already smaller in population compared to the North. So her fear is simple. Why are we further divided when we are already few? We are not few in population as such. There is still an Ejiro in population, but for the sake of this, discussion. And what she's saying is not an insult. It is a political arithmetic. She asked, why is there northwest, northeast, but no north? Now, technically, Nigeria has north central. So, people jumped on her and said she is wrong. But that is not the point she was making. Her point is this. The North negotiates power as a unit. The South negotiates power as fragments. When they want to work together, you see the whole North acting as North. You hear 19 northern states. How many times have you had all of the southern states coming together? So whether it is North Central or not North, the truth is, the North, they cross ranks. The South argues identity. Do you notice that? So much. Let us address the elephant in the room. Good luck, Jonathan. Yes, Jonathan is Ejiro, but he became president. But let us be honest with ourselves. Jonathan did not become president because the South was strong. No. He became president because President Yar'Adua died in office. It was constitutional succession, not political conquest. So things like that may hardly come again. Yes. Because he was vice to Yar'Adua. And by constitutional setting, he was to succeed. There's nothing that can be done about that. Yar'Adua cannot be replaced by somebody else. So Jonathan became president. It's by chance for me. But what happened? When election came, the South could not hold power alone. The Southeast could not enforce fairness alone. The Southwest went its own way. What does that tell us? It tells us the fragmented regions cannot sustain power in Nigeria. That is exactly the fear she is expressing. Now, this is where many people misunderstood her. When she says she prefers to be lumped with the Igbos as in Southeast, she's not saying we are Igbo. And she's not saying erase Niger Delta identity, no. And she's not saying submit to Igbo control. I don't think so. What she's saying is politically we are stronger together than apart. While Nigeria lasts. While Nigeria lasts. And what she's saying historically, it is not new. Before all these divisions, we have Igbo people, we have Urhobo, we have Ejiro, we have Ibibio, we have Efik, we have Anang. All existed under the old Eastern political space. That was in the regional map. Not because they were same people, but because a unity gave them bargaining power. So she's not asking to go back to old Eastern region. I don't think that is really what is her question. She's asking people to understand the logic of alignment. That's from the angle I want to see it in this video. And this is where many people get it wrong. Unity does not mean you will lose your language, or you will lose your culture, or losing your name. Just like the current move for Anioma as the next Southeast state. Some people are, mainly from the Anioma side, are thinking maybe Anioma land will be shifted in the map. No, nothing will happen. Sun will still shine the same time in Anioma. The weather condition remains the same. It's just that by designation, it will be called Southeast State. You will not lose any part of your land. It will not be given to Igbo people. No. Your land remains your land. But a lot of these people are fighting it. It makes even the government closer to you. Yes, the government is brought closer to you. Unlike when you have, okay, right now you have like one senator representing the Anioma area. But then you still have three senators, one representing Ndokwa, the other part, and the other part. The government is brought closer to you. Remember in the past, some of the Anioma leaders have had this quest. But this is the brightest opportunity for it to come. But some people are fighting it. Anyway, that aside, what I'm trying to say is that you lose nothing by such designation as far as Nigeria is concerned. We were alone. We were doing our things. We had interactions with people of the Niger Delta and other areas even before the coming of Nigeria. Before Nigeria was amalgamated, we have relationships. We worked together until they came and amalgamated us. They now start the regional map. And that is where she was coming from. So, if there is a reset now, it does not mean you will lose your language, or you lost your culture, or you lost your name. The North did not lose Hausa, Fulani, Kanuri identities because they unite politically. Note, politically they unite. So unity means when it's time for power, you speak with one voice. You can dance differently, you can speak different languages, but when Abuja is sharing power, you don't go as 5 weak groups. That is her argument. So when she talked about her mother never benefiting from the oil, that pain is real. Oil comes from Niger Delta mainly. Yes. And note that Imo and Abia and part of Anambra are still in Niger Delta. So oil comes from Niger Delta. But development goes to Lagos, Abuja, and some other places. But Harcourt by manage. So that is not imagination. That is lived experience. So when she's angry, it is not theory. It is a generational frustration. And her conclusion is this: we are divided, so we are ignored. because we are not formidable. We are not one. When we tell Anioma people, you need to. And if you look at Anioma's language, it is Igbo. It is a dialect of Igbo. When we unite, we become formidable, even politically. For some people who are asking, what is the basis of the unity? You are beginning to learn some things. We become more formidable politically. And there are other things that are shared that, the most closest people to the Southeast people are the Anioma people in Nigeria. And it's God that made it. And God did not make a mistake. And just like I've shown you the map severally, if you look at the map, you see how Anioma laps Southeast like part of them. And let nobody come here to tell me they are in an area called Midwest. Then you not tell me what Akwa Ibom and Cross River are. Why are they in the map called South-South? So let's get back to what she's saying. She also said, if Nigeria was truly one, nobody would be shouting one Nigeria. Yeah, so have you ever had one Ghana? Have you ever had one Cameroon? Or one this? Nobody should be shouting. If Nigeria is truly one, there's no need. People will know that Nigeria is one, and there will be no need to be shouting one Nigeria. So her statement is emotional, but it carries truth. When people are treated equally, nobody needs to beg for unity. When people are told, go back to your state, you don't belong here, unity becomes a slogan, not a reality. She's calling out hypocrisy, not peace. And let us be very clear. She's not calling for war. She's not calling for ethnic hatred. She's not saying Igbo people are perfect. She's saying, stop accepting political arrangement that weakens you. That is all. So my people, before you insult that woman, understand her message. She's angry because she feels divided, politically isolated, used but not rewarded. Her argument supports strategic unity with Igbos, not cultural erasure. And there's one old video by an old woman who also said the same thing. She talked about blocks. This is where we belong. This is how we worked with these people in the past. And they were indeed favored in that unity called Eastern region. They were indeed favored. They had opportunities. Several of their people had opportunities to manifest politically. So her argument is talking about strategic unity with Igbo, not cultural erasure. It supports political sense, not domination. Igbos will dominate you. She's not talking about that. She understands what she's saying. You don't win power by being many names. You win by being one force. And whether you agree with her or not, one thing is clear. Nigeria rewards unity, not fragmentation. Think about it. If this discussion touched you, share this video, talk about it calmly, ask questions, and most importantly, think politically, not emotionally.